Alright guys, today we are going to make a rainbow swirly Milky Way cup thing. Yeah, just we're making a tumbler. So what I'm going to start off by doing is putting on a very thin layer of epoxy, and then let that spin for a little bit so that it levels out while I put the remaining epoxy that I have into a coaster, and then we will go around with the neon colors. All of these colors can be found on the glitter grind. The description is, or the link is in the description below. Okay, real quick, I'm going to give this a blast with my heat gun as I take the bubbles out of my epoxy that was in the coaster. This way I have a nice flat surface to apply my glitters on. Now you will see me, I do end up taking the glitters one by one and putting them into a medicine cup because I feel like I have better control that way, but you do not have to do that. Now I am not concerned about it being too straight of a line or the ombre being perfect because we are going to turn this into a Milky Way as well, and they will blend together a little bit as they move, so you don't have to be too concerned if you end up with not a straight line. It will eventually fix itself and you will have time to go back over and fix it as well. And just in case anybody was curious what was going through my mind at this point, I was singing, "You spin me right round, Amy, right round," like a record. Okay, well, now you get to sing it too. And next up is yellow. Yellow, there you are again. So just keep doing this all the way around until you get all the colors that you want on there. You can make your bands bigger or you can make them smaller, up to you. Now I'm going to speed it up to go a little bit faster, and I'm going to look like I work like Speed Racer. Wouldn't it be great though if we could actually pop out cuts this fast, be like bam, 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 bam. But then I think it would take the fun out of it. But while we're watching this spin around, why don't you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up if you would like, and don't forget to hit the bell so you can be notified when I upload again. And here I am just filling in a few spots that I missed, or trying to make my lines a little straighter. Okay guys, so this is now dry, and I'm going to go ahead and put a layer of epoxy over top of it. I am going to put a very tiny thin layer of epoxy and then let that dry and come back in and do another layer with the Milky Way. And the one thing that I failed to mention is that I did give this a spray with my Rust-Oleum 2x matte clear and let that dry too, so that it would not shift any of the colors while I was epoxying. Okay guys, here is the epoxy pigment that I'm going to use. This is from Counterculture DIY, but I will have the link below. And then here is my mica. Okay, and then what I'm actually going to do is put epoxy onto the cup like I am here, just so that we have a wet base, and then I'm going to take the mica powder and Place 2 of the tiniest little, there you go, see that popsicle stick? There you go, popsicle stick, and then I'm going to stir that up, and I will end up adding the pigment powder, and the way that I do that is I use my popsicle stick again, not this one, but a clean one, a popsicle stick, and then put a little bit of it on there and stir it up. You don't want to put too much in because this stuff is very, very, very potent. It will turn it white very quickly. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is start putting lines of the pigmented epoxy onto here. Now usually you would just do a few lines if you're doing like a Milky Way, but I am going for a cloudy look because of the saying of this at the end. So I'm going to use more than normal, but it's up to you. Play with it. And for those of you interested in the turner that I am using here, it was from Bama Cups. I will go ahead and link them down below as well. As you see, I do like to take a toothpick, sometimes your finger, it doesn't really matter, and kind of just play with it, add a few more lines, dimension, you know, anything or any direction that you might want to help this flow, you can go ahead and do that. I do also like to change the direction of the turner, that way you don't get that circle at the top and the bottom. Alright guys, so here it is. I'm going to go ahead and let this cure, go print out what I want to put on it, and then come back and show you guys when it is all finished. Okay guys, so here is the decal that is eventually going to go on it. Unfortunately, we did not have time to get it on there today, only because we had some vaccines we had to get done. So that is what will be on it eventually. But this is the finished product. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye for now.